Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback helps make the content better. I can still recall the soft amber hue of the store lights that evening. Everything seemed gentle, calm, like life had finally decided to offer me a moment of peace. It was our 3rd anniversary, and I'd been saving for weeks to buy her something that felt just right. A silver bracelet with her initials engraved on it. Simple, refined, quietly beautiful, just like the way I used to see her. Standing at the counter, I pictured her expression when she opened it. That radiant, surprised smile that made every struggle feel worth it. I smiled too, the kind of foolish grin that comes from loving someone too deeply to see their flaws. I wanted to believe that after all the arguments, after the night spent in silence, we were finding our way back to each other again. Then my phone buzzed. Just a casual vibration, nothing that should have mattered. I pulled it out while the cashier wrapped the bracelet, expecting a light-hearted post from a friend. A meme, maybe a random photo. Instead, what I saw hollowed me out. It was her profile picture, the same soft smile that used to undo me, and beneath it, a caption that made my heart stutter. Ugh, stuck with boring boyfriend tonight. I froze. The store's background music turned to static. The people around me blurred into silhouettes. My chest tightened as I reread the words, hoping I'd misread them somehow. But there it was, her voice, her tone, playful to anyone else, but I knew what it really meant. I scrolled down, each comment slicing deeper. Girl, you need to upgrade. Why waste your time like that? And her response, a single laughing emoji. Effortless. Careless. Cruel. It wasn't a joke. It was truth disguised as humor. A quiet announcement to the world that being with me was a burden she carried. I paid for the bracelet silently. The cashier wished me a good night, but my voice barely came out when I tried to reply. Outside, the city sparkled, couples walking close, laughter spilling from cafes, car lights glinting off puddles. The world looked warm, but inside I felt nothing. Just the numb ache of realization. As I walked home, memories started stitching themselves together in painful clarity. Her sudden busy weekends, the tired excuses, the distracted nods while I spoke. How her touch had gone from affectionate to obligatory. All the little signs I'd ignored, now screaming in unison. She wasn't mine anymore. She had already left long before tonight. When I reached her building, her window was lit. Through the glass, I saw her curled up on the couch, face glowing blue from her phone screen, laughing, really laughing. That carefree sound used to be my favorite thing in the world. Now, it just reminded me that it didn't belong to me anymore. I walked inside quietly. She looked up, surprised, masking it quickly with a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. You're early, she said. Yeah, I replied, setting the box on the table. Thought I'd surprise you. Her gaze flicked to it, then away, her fingers tightening around her phone instead. She didn't reach for the gift. Didn't even ask. Silence filled the space like fog, thick, cold, impossible to breathe through. I could have shown her the post, confronted her, demanded honesty. But what was the point? The truth was already there, written across her expression. I studied her for a long moment. This woman who had once been my home but now looked like a stranger wearing her face. Finally I nodded. Don't worry, I said softly. You won't have to be stuck anymore. Her eyes widened slightly, realization dawning too late. I turned and walked out before she could respond. No shouting, no drama, no heartbreak scene. Just quiet steps down a hallway that felt longer than it ever had before. That night I deleted everything. Her number, her photos, every trace of her online. But the caption stayed etched in my mind like a scar that refused to fade. Ugh, stuck with boring boyfriend tonight. Sometimes, heartbreak doesn't come from betrayal or infidelity. It comes from the slow, quiet discovery that you were never someone's happiness, only their routine.